Leslie Thomas Manser was born on the 11th of May 1922 in New Delhi, India. His father was employed as an engineer with the Post and Telegraph Department. When the family returned to Britain, they settled in Radlett, Hertfordshire. In August 1940, Manser joined the Royal Air Force, and in May 1941 he was commissioned as a pilot officer. After completing a navigational course and final operational training at No. 14 Operational Training Unit RAF Cottesmore, Manser was assigned to No. 50 Squadron on the 27th of August, where he began flying the Handley Page Hampton from RAF Swinderby, Lincolnshire. Just 2 days after his arrival, he embarked on his first mission, acting as a second pilot during a bombing raid on Frankfurt. Over the next 2 months, he undertook 6 additional sorties, striking key locations such as Berlin, Hamburg and Karlsruhe. He was then transferred to No. 25 Operational Training Unit, Finningley, before returning the following month to No. 14 Operational Training Unit as an instructor. In March 1942, Manser briefly served with 420 Squadron flying Hampdens. The following month he joined 50 Squadron, now stationed at RAF Skellingthorpe, where he transitioned to the Avro Medium Manchester bomber. During this period he piloted a leaflet drop mission over Paris and flew 5 more operational sorties in April and May. His promotion to flying officer came on the 6th of May 1942. Taking part in Operation Millennium on the 30th of May 1942, Manser captained an Avro Manchester bomber, designated D for Dog, during a large-scale raid on Cologne. As his aircraft approached the target, enemy searchlights locked on. Despite heavy flak, he successfully dropped his payload from 7,000 feet, but the aircraft suffered multiple hits. In an attempt to evade further anti-aircraft fire, he executed extreme evasive manoeuvres, causing the bomber to descend rapidly to 1,000 feet, before finally escaping the barrage. By then, the rear gunner had been wounded, the cockpit was filled with smoke and the port engine was overheating. Determined to get his crew to safety rather than risk capture, Manser fought to keep the bomber airborne. However, the port engine caught fire, flames spreading to the wing and dramatically reducing speed. As the aircraft became increasingly unstable and crash landing seemed inevitable, the aircraft was now over Belgium. He ordered his crew to bail out. Refusing to abandon the controls, Manser declined a parachute and stayed at the helm to ensure his crew had time to escape. As they parachuted down over Belgium, the crew watched helplessly as the burning aircraft plunged into a dike near Brie, approximately 13 miles northeast of Genk. Out of the 6 crew that managed to get out of the aircraft, 1 was taken prisoner and 5 made their way back to the United Kingdom. The testimonies of the 5 evaders were instrumental in the posthumous award of the Victoria Cross for Manser. A citation for the award reads, "In pressing home his attack in the face of strong opposition, in striving against heavy odds to bring back his aircraft and crew, and finally, when in extreme peril, thinking only of the safety of his comrades, Flying Officer Manser displayed determination and valour of the highest order." Flying Officer Leslie Thomas Manser is buried at Heverlee War Cemetery in Leuven, Belgium. He was just 20 years old. If you like listening to the stories of the history of those who came before, then please give the video a like and subscribe to keep updated about future videos of the history of those who came before.